So almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Tanner Bibee. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Meyer forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. In the air to left center. Kwan sprinting after it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 2 down. And now the veteran third baseman, Vinny Castilla. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And it's fouled away. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
The second baseman, Andres.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Digging in, Steven Kwan. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Josh Naylor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. Kwan off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Guardians lead 1. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Isaac Paredes now. Bybee back to work. That to right. Thomas sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. In the air out towards right center. It gets down a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Man at first. Now here is Jonathan Aranda. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Valenzuela. Bounce to the right side. Jimenez fires over to first. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, David Fry. And a pitch. Not even close there. 1-0. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
A little bit high maybe. And that's ball 3. In there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
1 ball, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Left-hand hitter waits.
2 balls, no
Chris
strike.
with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one fouled off, 2-2.
And that's in the dirt. Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
2 outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Guardians. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Thomas, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now, Jarren Duran. Popped in the air, left field. Balls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Now the number 2 hitter, Marcelo Meyer. Outside.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground, and it stays fair. Around 3rd, he scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just found a way to slap that ball down the 3rd baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So up next, Vinny Castilla. Line drive, base hit down the line. Lead runner around 2nd. The relay throw, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at 2nd base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramirez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Now a screamer into the outfield. Thomas hauls it in to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on Go. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, Austin Hedges.
The 3rd baseman, Austin.
The wind of the pitch.
Hedges.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The 0-2. To the right side, Aranda. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Andres Gimenez. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it. to be better than it actually was.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2. Ground ball right side. Aranda slings the first, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
Here's Lane Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1 there.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. On to the fourth. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
Biden back to work. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Alex Verdugo will hit next. And he's already singled in this game. That's towards center. Valera calls it in, and there's 1 away. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the righty deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Bottom 4. Now here is Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder.
As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Naylor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 1-2. And it skips in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fry stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. He goes down looking. The Guardians go down in order. They're down 1-0. Here in Cleveland, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alek Thomas. The pitch. That one fouled off.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
This one popped up. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarren.
So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. 2 outs, base is empty. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
Love when you talk nerd to me. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Into the outfield, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Vinny Castilla. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now at the plate, Ramirez. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Meyer over at second. Castilla on at first with 2 down. That one not close. And the count even 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
They take the force out, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Tyler Freeman.
The shortstop, Tyler.
And here it comes. And that's outside, and that is ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 strike.
And the pitch. Line to right, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Naylor in the box now, takes strike 1. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Next to hit, George Valera. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one a little below the knees. Now 1-2. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Now a rip into left center. And a base hit. Freeman around second, heading for third. Not in time. He's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Hedges swings through it for strike one. And ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bo.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that one is inside. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Valera rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. And this
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Isaac Paredes. The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Jimenez under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Verdugo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
This one high in the air to left center. Valera calls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the second
now Jonathan Aranda, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He was late there, strike one. Aranda, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Sneaks through, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And now it's going to be Brandon Valenzuela. Gets him to chase after that one. Gets under it and pops it up. Freeman in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their bats, and specifically...
Oh, diving stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. Pretty nice play there.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Naylor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up and in. Ball 2. Swings through that.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, David Fry. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. Still tied 1-1. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. A wind in the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Hunter Gaddis getting loose out there. Stephan warming up as well. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tanner Bibee out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. A new pitcher in the game, Hunter Gaddis. This is his 3rd time out this year. So digging in, Jarren Duran. And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Up and in, and 1-1. That one the other way, puts it away for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Sliced hard but foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And the batter now, Vinny Castilla. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead run at second here in the 2nd game of the series. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. Fly ball to right. Verdugo makes the catch. And there's one down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Valenzuela down to first with it. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
The 0-2.
That's the ball.
Good eye right there.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Stephan. And now the DH, Ramirez. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Eli Morgan, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Karinchak also getting ready. And that's outside.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The other way. Calls it in. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Isaac Paredes.
And here's the first baseman, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Alex Verdugo will hit next.
Alex Verdugo.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, down the third baseman, Austin Hedges. Victor Gonzalez, the new pitcher, the lefty from Mexico. And the pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Good eye by Hedges.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gonzalez deals towards first, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him, and 1 out now.
The batter,
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. That's in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that clips the inside corner. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That's to third. Castillo zips it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Stephan back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0. That's down and in. Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now back. The catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Now the catcher up to hit, Brandon Valenzuela. And a good eye there. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Alek Thomas to bat next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
A defensive swing right there, some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one down the line. That's a hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So a change being made at first base. On a pinch run, Randy Arozarena. Now a chance for Alek Thomas. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Eli Morgan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here is Marcelo Meyer. And that one hit to first. Off balance feet. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now into the game, Alejandro Kirk. He takes over behind the plate. Well, 1-run game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And he deals. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
He's 2 outs away. And now, now on the bump, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Just off the inside edge. Hard hit, left field, pulled the extra bases. Duran quickly gets it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Fry at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Gosh, Barry, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Meyer to first, and they're down to their last out.
The batter,
Tyler Freeman digs in now, trying to deliver as the hero. The shortstop takes a ball. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
So the tying run at second.
Ball 3.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Naylor in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. One strike away. And that one missing low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners.